Hey y'all, finally did the grind to get Khovostov, and as soon as I saw how much Transcendence energy you get from it, I decided to make a build dedicated to it. Um, so this is just your like pure Transcendence spam build, pretty much. Um, Honestly, the exotic doesn't matter all that much for this build, armor piece. I mean, I just decided to run uh, a filament bond. Vesper is nice, but I would have liked filaments with Star Eater since the whole focus of this build is making orbs. But I just ran this so that I could run an aspect other than Devour to get another fragment slot. But it really doesn't matter what exotic armor piece you run with this build. It'll work pretty much the same. You could run Karnstein Armlets, you could run Winter's Guile. It really doesn't matter. Heck, you could run Getaway Artist. But for the subclass, I'm using Song of Flame with Facet of Courage. So I put Unraveling on an enemy and then pop my super. Oh, and I'm running Weaken from grenades. So it's like a basic damage setup, and then an Empowering Rift for filaments. Then I'm running Weaver's Call and Lightning Surge. So this is the necessity of the build. You gotta use this, because with Khovostov you just get so much Transcendence energy with this fragment. And then this is nice to get your Rift back faster, just so you always have it ready to pop if you need Devour. And then I'm running this because pretty much the whole focus of this build is orbs. Whether they're for you or your teammates, you're just going to be creating so many orbs. So the whole mod setup is orbs. You could even run Power Preservation instead of Dynamo if you wanted to. But I wanted to run Dynamo because I'm going to be spamming my Rift near enemies because it's a Vesper of Radius Rift. So, Kinetic Siphon, of course, Heavy Ammo Finder because it's an exotic primary. Then I'm using 2 Heavy-Handed because you're going to be spamming the Electric Slide when you're in Prismatic, and you want to cancel out that cooldown as much as possible for extra orbs. And then a Firepower for Grenade Kill orbs. A Reserve Mod charged up. Power Weapon Surge, Rift Energy from orbs, everything energy from orbs, and a Reaper for an orb after your Rift, the first weapon kill, and Powerful Attraction so you can pick up orbs with your Rift. And then, like I said, it'd be nice if I had a Star Eater Secant Filament spawn, but this will have to do for now. And then, in case you don't know what Khovostov does, when you pick up an orb, the next magazine gets 7 bullets in the magazine, 7 out of the 43, that bounce between enemies for a while, and they give you a crap ton of Transcendence energy. But I'll show it to you now. With this particular setup, you would place your Rift first, obviously, to get Devour going. And use up your abilities first, because they're not really the focus of the build. Khovostov is. You can see how much Transcendence energy I'm getting. I'm sure there are slightly faster ways to get Transcendence energy, but for a primary weapon, I don't know if there's much better. I'm gonna let the Transcendence go away so I can show you again. You can see the Transcendence energy just climbing every time one of those ricochet bullets starts spreading around. It impresses me every time I watch it. Just make sure to spam and waste all your abilities before you activate Transcendence, because why not? Always try and slide into your grenade that you throw, because it's putting weaken and stasis on enemies, so that your slide is going to be doing an extra 25% damage. For this next room, I'm going to try and refrain from using abilities, just to show again how much Transcendence energy you get from just the gun. I'll pop Devour though, of course. Alright. I'm just gonna let this go away. Not get any kills to extend it. Maybe I'll damage the boss some. Alright. Obviously you would normally spam your abilities like crazy, but I just wanted to show the gun off. It's just, might as well. Oh, I completely forgot about the fact that your super can spam a crap ton of orbs too. Let me just let the Transcendence go away again. You always want to shoot at the tankiest enemy in the group with Khovostov when possible, because that way you can not have to change targets while you let the bullets bounce around. Like that. It's such a fun gun. It's definitely one of the best exotics they've made in a while, honestly. It just works perfectly and does exactly what it needs to do, and does it well. That's pretty much the basics. Like, it's a very flexible build. All this was really trying to do was capitalize on how much Transcendence energy you get from it. Pretty much everything else is up to you. I may try making an arc conductor ergo sum build at some point, like kind of like Acid Cross did, but I'm not sure. I probably can't get the catalyst anytime soon, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to keep the ammo up for it, but we'll see. But Hope y'all enjoy this. If you like Khovostov as much as me, I'm sure you've been looking for an excuse to use it, or at least a build that synergizes with it a bit more. So hope y'all enjoy it.